even 10 minutes into this thing, and Zach already has us heated. Okay?
Yes. Well, for me, I wouldn't say heated. For me.
You have to listen to our intro.
Oh.
Welcome back to our channel.
Yes.
This is Mary.
And Amma.
The mother-daughter duo. And we are reviewing Married at First Sight today. It is the second to last episode.
Yes.
And...
Yes. Now, I just want to say very quickly, from the moment, we've been watching this for a while, but from the moment Michaela walked down the aisle and I saw Zach look at her, I said, he's not into her.
It's all over his
It was
face.
clear as day. It's the same thing with Johnny. When he saw Bao, he was not into her.
Yeah.
The same thing with Ryan. He is not into her. Those three, they were not into each other.
Not at
Okay?
all.
The men were not into the women. Okay? All the women liked the men, though.
Yeah.
Okay? Brett liked Ryan. Michaela liked Zach. Bao liked Johnny. The men did not. That's not their preference. That's not what they want. Visually, that's not what they want. And, there's nothing wrong with that. The thing is, for me, I wish that Zach would have said to Michaela, I wish he had not had sex with her the first day, because he knows that he's not into her.
Yeah.
I wish that he would have just said to her, kind of like what Ryan did with Brett, hey,
Butterflies
she's
aren't
not,
there.
it has nothing to do with her.
Yeah.
I'm just not, this is not what I'm attracted to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But with Zach, he didn't do that. He tried to play the blame game. I'm going to sleep with her. And then, of course, when the whole COVID thing happened, he wasn't with her. And she felt bad about that. But
and
he seemed quite
the
happy.
victim.
He seemed quite chirpy
He's
that she
quite
wasn't with
happy.
him. I think this whole thing that has happened now, I do not condone. Period. I don't condone you not having control over yourself. Like Michaela, what you did, that whole black woman syndrome, angry black woman syndrome, you were just the epitome of that. Okay?
That was not
and
good.
I don't care what triggers you have, it's not okay. But to me, I feel like Zach, this is what he has been waiting for. This is what he has been crying for. He has been waiting. He has been prodding, niddling for her to get to this space where she totally explodes, so that what he has been telling his family and his friends and anyone who will listen, he can say, yes, finally. And the crying that he was doing prior, all the times he cried, I noticed that he will only cry when it seems as though maybe the producers are looking at him like, or the psychiatrists will look at him like, He will cry to manipulate. Okay, this is how he deals with his own little thing. But you know what I noticed? His eyes were dry as dust when he was talking to his friends and his family. His eyes were dry. They will not cry because he's not trying to manipulate them. And
because they know him.
So that's the thing. And so finally, when she had this blow up, finally he can stand on whatever morals to say, something. Aha! There she is. Yeah. And I can't do it. And by the way,
it's just an excuse for him to leave. He doesn't want to be with Michaela. He wants a reason to leave.
Let me say this because I don't want to forget. By the way, Michaela, if you're watching this, the friends and family who had the nerve to say, "Oh, Hurricane Michaela,"
not cute.
No. Friends, family. I don't care what you do with your family. Don't go tell other people. That was wrong. You guys were wrong for that. I have friends, family who do that. I promise you, I will not be talking to you. It'll be a few months. I will not. I will put you on block.
Even if you do have those
that's my whole
temper
spiel.
tantrums or whatever and stuff, and on your wedding day to go and say, "Oh, she's Hurricane Michaela. This is what she does." That's not what a friend's supposed to do. They're supposed to talk you up and talk about the good stuff. They don't go and out you just like that. That's like not
Merla,
what you do.
Like Merla's friends.
Merla's friends are solid. Yeah. Okay, Gil was
Michaela's
like, "Oh,
friends,
is she like
family?
This?
No."
Yeah, they're not cool. She doesn't have good people around her.
I don't care what. Listen,
you don't out your family like that.
I have some family members. Their tempers are. But you know what I do? If they're in a relationship and having a problem, I will call them to the side. I let them know, look, That little behavior you have that's between us as a family, don't do that over there. And then I will go out of my way to make sure that they are okay. You know, like they're okay. You know, when the woman comes to me, I'll be there for that family member. You know what I'm saying? To make sure that their relationship stays positive. You don't go do that. That was a no. Don't do that again.
Yeah.
But Michaela,
and y'all
temper
on TV
tantrum,
saying Hurricane
like
Michaela.
you're
Who
a
does
black
that?
woman. Like I don't. One thing I don't like is when black people go and act the fool
On TV
in public. No matter what, you must keep
be
it.
civilized.
That's all I say.
Must be civilized.
Must always. Okay?
You have to have
Don't
control of
give
yourself.
us
You can't let
bad
somebody.
name.
Yeah.
But Michaela, you have a lot of work to do, honey. You gotta go to psychiatric
And
counseling.
you have these triggers. You're not ready for marriage.
You
You have
heal.
to heal that because you can't expect somebody to know how to act or do this or do that, especially when
Exactly.
they're a stranger.
Exactly.
Like if you've been in a relationship with somebody for a long time,
Mhm.
then you can expect that. But this person don't know you. He doesn't love you. He
Yeah.
doesn't have respect for you. So when you tell him
And he
leave,
doesn't
then don't
like
leave.
you.
He don't like you. So
And
when
he's not into you from day
yeah.
one.
So he's not going to respect
Okay.
you when you tell him don't leave. I have abandonment issues. He doesn't give a F. So that's
Actually,
why
yeah.
he's not going to really care if
But
you
it's
know you
because
get upset.
it's her husband. But you know, Michaela, this is
Well,
what I
they're
will say.
strangers. Y'all
Yeah.
husband and wife, but y'all strangers, and
Yeah.
that man don't like you.
This is what I will say too.
Unfortunately.
Please do some meditation. You
Prayer.
have to know that no matter what, you are the only one who has control over your emotions. No one can make you do X, Y, Z. And
Yeah.
and you've got to. I know it happens, but and they can needle you and stuff like that. But don't let anyone push you off your platform. And so you really have to take care of that. All this stuff that goes on with you gotta have control over that. You
Yeah.
can't let people be in your mind like that to the point that you act so
Out of character.
outrageously, and it's certainly out of. It's just no. It's not okay. Not okay at all. But
Yeah.
Zach, I saw you clearly from day one. You know,
Just
you
manipulative.
you were manipulative because, you know, maybe like your ex-girlfriends say, you know, you avoid issues. And so that's the other thing. You also need healing. There's something going on with you, Zach. So, you know, even when you finally have that, your preference, the person that you want to be with, and that's nothing wrong with that. Just be aware that even if you're with that person, you need healing too. You need healing. But next time, the truth. Just tell the truth.
Yeah.
Just tell the truth. It's better than hiding it. Just say, hey, I'm not into you, but we can enjoy this moment and maybe be friends. You know what I'm saying? We can talk to each other, laugh, whatever, go out on little outings and stuff like that. But I'm not feeling it. And that's okay. That is okay. Maybe later on you would have felt it, maybe not. But it's okay. But just be honest. There's no need going through all of this. And you don't need to get anybody on your side. I'm not taking any of your sides. You or Michaela. You both need healing. No one is taking sides. Okay? There are things that you got to work on, the things she has to work on. But, you know, this little manipulation stuff, not cool at all. Not cool at all. You could have at least sat there with Dr. Pepper and said to her, you know something, okay, yeah, I see that. But don't try to get people on your side. Don't try to get, you know, that's all manipulation BS.
Stop being the
And
victim, man.
don't be that. You know, you're a man. You got to take a leadership role. Anytime you're in a relationship, you got to take that leadership role. And leadership role means that if you have to tell the truth to someone, if you do Married at First Sight again, you got to tell the truth. Hey, look, you know, I'm not feeling this, blah, blah, blah. Okay? Take the leadership role in your arguments, in your talking to each other. When she's talking to you and tell you such and such, you know, you got to be calm. Okay? Now, and I know a lot of times, you know, especially between the sexes, you know, oh, no, he did this, she did that. But, you know, you as a man, just period as a man, take that role, okay? If she's yelling, whatever, okay. Honey, you know, you have to calm down so I can say what I have to say. So we can talk it out. Or sometimes, hey, let's table this. It's not necessary right now. Take that leadership role. That's what I will love to see from you moving forward. Okay? Yeah, that's what I would love to see from you moving forward. And Michaela, I know there's a beautiful person in there, but you gotta have control of your stuff, your ish. You gotta have control of that. Okay? No one should be able to make you be like that. All in public. Like, we may have our dirty laundry as black folk, but we gotta keep that mess in house. And I don't want to sound like that awful auntie who's like, oh yes, there is sexual whatever going on here. We keep that in house. No, not that.
No.
That you scream out loud to the public, let everybody hear. That's a predator. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm just saying that, you're feeling angry. No one should know. You should never show people your cards.
Go meditate on that.
As a woman, you gotta. I remember Minister Farrakhan saying, "You got no, not Minister Farrakhan, but a Muslim sister said, you have to walk your post in a perfect manner, keeping always on the alert. You gotta walk that post well, and draw respect from others in the way you command and stand on your platform. So that behavior is not okay." Okay, commercial. That's my spiel, and I'm done with Michaela and sexual, please. Okay, so we are back. We are talking about. Oh, my leg. We're talking about Bao and Johnny, right?
Mm-hmm.
I never thought that Johnny was into Bao from the very beginning.
He still ain't into her.
Okay, so but it seemed like okay. It just seemed like that when they went to where her family's trailer used to be, and all these different things. I don't know. At some point, I wondered if he was glued in. You guys comment and let us know.
He looked confused. That's what I was saying. He looked confused.
I think, he looked startled when she talked about burning of her toys. This is why I say to ladies. She
started laughing.
I say to.
And then crying.
Yeah. I say to women.
I don't know if he thought the screws were too tight. Or I don't know what was going on. But he was like.
I don't know if he wanted to laugh or what was going on.
He looked highly confused. He was like, I probably should have stayed home. That's what he looked like to me.
But then he spoke. He said that, he understands her better. I hope that is true, because Johnny did not look. And at first when Bao started talking, it didn't seem as though she I don't know.
I didn't know if it was, I don't want to say it wasn't genuine, but I didn't know.
She had real tears. Those were tears. They were down her chin.
She started laughing between.
And then
tears.
she laughed in between. So I don't know if Johnny's thinking, one screw from crazy, or something. And then she talked about she burnt her whatever toys, and he seems startled by that. So that's why sometimes with women, I don't know. Don't tell all your business. Tell the things, but not. Some things, I don't know. Take it to the grave.
Yeah.
Talk with it among, like for me, I will tell my sister and I were really close.
I would tell my mother, and that's about it.
Yes. Yeah.
You wouldn't tell me?
Yeah. Of course, now that you guys are grown, now that my kids are adults, yes, I have shared pretty much, everything that happened in my life growing up. The good, the bad, and the ugly. They have it all, the emotional stuff, all that stuff, because I want them to know that whatever you're going through now, you will get over it. I promise you that there is better days ahead. So that's why I told them my story. But, yeah, so that's Bao. Let's Bao and Johnny, Johnny has not been into her. I don't think
they're definitely getting divorced.
I really feel that. I think either Johnny is saying this now and saying he understands her, which is fine. He may understand her.
But that
Johnny
does not
mean
says, but he does this. This is like a pattern. So he'll say like, oh, I understand where she's coming from. We're on a good accord. Okay, I'm going to work it out with her. Next week, he'll be coming at her from the neck, from the left,
Johnny.
from the back to the side to the like.
Johnny.
You'll just be like trying to end her life with words.
He does the same thing that Zach does. You try to get
that
sympathy.
manipulated stuff.
Yeah, just be honest with people.
He got a couple screws.
I mean, he has said a few things. I think the whole he didn't like her. He wasn't into her from the beginning. I wouldn't say didn't like, but he wasn't into her from the beginning. And then she talked about her not showering or something. He held on to that for a minute. That's why women, it's not. Don't say all your business. It's not necessary. This is a new brand new relationship.
He didn't need to know that you didn't shower. He could just find out on his own.
Yeah.
I mean, but now it's like he'll be checking for it because you said it. But if he did say, he would have been checking for it.
Exactly.
But I just
it's back on. But next one we'll talk about Jose, and
Mirla and Gil.
Oh yes, yeah. Oh yes. Oh mama. Oh, are you okay? Are you okay? Oh my God, I'm so sorry. My leg is on the couch and she slipped and fell. Oh boy. Okay, just stop that for a second, and we will come. We are back. No broken bones.
I'm alive.
So we are talking about Jose.
No.
Oh, you do Miller. Okay, Miller and Gil. Okay. Hey, let's bite the bullet.
Let's talk about the volleyball game.
The what?
The volleyball game.
Yeah. Okay, Miller and Gil. Now,
everybody says he's the MVP.
I don't.
Some people need glasses.
I don't think Mirla. She has
herself
classy
together.
Lady. She's not going to show her cards at all. Gil, I don't like the way from the very beginning he always had something to say about her.
Always putting her down.
Always. But she did not respond. You see how Mirla behaved, Michaela? That's how you behave. Yeah. Let no one trigger you. I'm sure she knows he's putting her down. I doubt if they're going to last. She doesn't like it. She is not going to put up with it.
They might say yes on decision day, but it'll soon be over.
I'll be surprised if she says yes. I'll be shocked out of my brain if she says yes. Actually, I wouldn't, because she seems to me not to do her stuff in public. So I'll say yes, but then I'll quickly divorce you. Yeah. I will send you the letter of the divorce, and that will be it. And I will not come. Oh, I'll come to the reunion. She might even go ahead and come to the reunion and everything.
She might even skip it and go to Greece.
Hey, for a little vacay or Egypt. But I don't like the way Gil does that. Everybody seems to like him. I see all on the comments and all the different reviews. People seem to love Gil.
Gil is emotionally abusive. Yes. And the thing is, he is always trying to put her down and bring her down to his level, which is all the way down there.
Well, I think that, he's level.
Not saying that he's a low down gutter person. I'm just saying their values are different.
I just think that she's when you're Mirla, you're like level up already, and Gil is not quite there, and not even close. I don't think, and I think that the day she showed him
her bank account,
it was a wrap.
Yeah, he felt very emasculated because Mirla is not one of those women who goes, is buying all these red bottles and stuff, but she has mountains of debt. Exactly. She doesn't have debt. She saves money, and she can afford it. Exactly. Gil, he can't even afford to take her to brunch on Sunday. Yes. So it irritates him that she likes all this stuff, and he can't afford it. Yes. You saw where he lived. Yeah. Yeah. And it's just a shame because he wants her to bring her standards all the way down here. Mm-hmm. But she works for it. She can afford it. Exactly. He likes nice things, but does not want to put the work in. Yeah. That is very clear. Yeah. But you want her to bring down her standards so you don't have to really
make
do
her
nothing.
Feel as though there's something wrong with her. Honey, no. A woman who's already leveled up, she's not moved by that. You don't get to make her feel bad about wanting better things
in life.
And then the comment that he made, he was like,
Oh yeah, the volleyball game that it disappoints me. No, wait.
We will have to call you back.
This is about the third time that Zach done pissed me off today. And I'm getting sick of it.
I know.
I'm getting sick of this man.
This is
you came for a closure meeting, and now you're winking at her, rubbing fingers, and now you want her to. Hey, let's go somewhere after this. I know you want to. I would be mind effed because you're here sending mixed messages.
That's what the young people are calling it these days. Mind F.
And she said, maybe because he did say that. He said before that the sex was out of this world or whatever.
Yes.
So maybe because the way he was looking at her, I would love to talk. Yeah, I would love to talk. I'm excited for this.
Michaela probably, I guess
Michaela was trying so hard.
You know what I wanted to say? Michaela probably, you know that show, what was it? To compare that game? When Monique was like, my man can leave pipe. Michaela obviously laid something on Zach that for the rest of his life, he's going to be like, damn.
He is a Jackie, okay?
I don't like her. She's done my whatever. But when it comes to that, so whoever woman it is next, watch out for Zach. Because he still has that attachment to Michaela that probably may last...
But also, it's not right, though.
It's not right. It's not right.
The thing is, it might have been good, but, a man can get that from anywhere, but you keep on putting this woman
not a really good one, I don't think. I don't know. Men, hey, tell us down there. If it's a really good one, can you get it anywhere? Can you? Anyway, but I don't know.
What the hell is this jail supposed to be about?
Oh, you know something? We actually don't want this to be tagged for something that YouTube will get canceled. Okay, so moving right along.
This is not Zach, a channel about sex.
It certainly is not. It certainly is not.
It's about the channel.
No, it's not. But this
PG-13 sometimes.
Exactly. But Zach,
he is annoying. Stop it. Release her. Release her from the shackles. Why are you here winking at her? You wanted a closure meeting, and now all of a sudden you want to talk and meet up, and then you want to force her into a meeting soon. Let's get out of here now. What do you mean, let's get out of here? Let's get out of here to a hotel?
I don't know.
What you mean?
Maybe that is a hotel that they're in. He's just figuring I have a room.
Michaela was trying so hard
to run.
She was really was. And that man, he hugged. This was him.
Real quick, he was.
He was gone. Because Michaela walked out there very fast. She was trying to get out there, but he was hugging Dr. Pepper, and she was out of there. Gone. That man dapped Pepper up and was gone, man. I'm like,
you know something? I wish that
all you can do is pray for Michaela, because this man is crazy.
She should have taken another elevator. I would have been like,
I don't know why she got the same elevator with him.
But she likes him, and he knows she likes him. Zach is handsome.
He's very people get blinded by looks. I said he was fine the first day, and then he started acting crazy.
And he knows it. And
he knows he's fine, and that's the worst type of man, when he knows he's fine, and he uses that against.
Michaela likes him. Really likes him. He knows.
And she tried. He keep on playing with her.
And he keep playing with her. She got it, and she says, "So I got it. I got it. He don't want me no more. He has not."
It finally clicked
I got
for
it.
her.
It clicked. I need to go do my healing.
And now that he knows that, now he's trying to reel her back in. I know you want to talk to me. I know you want to talk to me. I know. That's why I'm really excited. Come on. I know you want to look at me. And the Dr. Pepper. Why the hell she gotta look at Zach?
I know.
Why she gotta hold his hand?
Yeah.
This is why I question the psychologist.
But at one point, Dr. Pepper looked like she was not buying what Zach was selling.
She wasn't.
She was
then
just
she
in the
wants
beginning,
to.
Yeah. But then when Michaela was laughing, it was like, well, okay, they're both smiling at each other.
Well, no, because Michaela really was not smiling until she had to look at Zach by the request of Dr. Pepper.
So Dr. Pepper, she's like, okay, obviously she still likes him. Zach knows it. They have their way of teasing
just because people like to.
Maybe if I bring their hands together, maybe butterflies will come. Oh, it's back on. Ooh, this is hot. Oh, okay, Mariam, you have to stop it.
God help me.
So that's you.
Okay. Gil is broke, and he cannot handle the fact that Mirala likes to shop.
Okay, but let's see what she said.
I've been living this lifestyle. I've saved quite a bit, as you can see.
But if we can save, okay, let's say we keep
So
going.
you want me to just save that much more?
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Give me an example. Let me give you an example. You like examples?
She don't have to pay for
Let's
everything.
say you stay saving like you're saving, and we get there in 6 years. But
I don't think we'll get there in 6 years with the way I save.
Can us
Yes.
please be hypothetical? Let's say we get there in 3 years, but we could get there in a year and a half. Wouldn't that be better?
But at the cost of like.
At the cost of
shopping
what, going to the vacation.
First of all, it's gonna be her money. It's not we saving. It's Mirla saving.
I just think in general, like the way that I live is drastically different from how he would like to live.
Yeah.
Trash bag.
We continue to talk about things and we come
That's
to
all I'm
a
saying.
like, actually, I'm not going to change. You're not going to change. Like, this isn't going to work out. And something could potentially happen before decision day that could alter our decisions for that.
Ooh.
Yeah. It's a deal breaker for Mirla. Okay.
I think of my most recent relationship. If I wanted something, they're like, okay, let's do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because she's with men that have money.
Because, I mean,
Even Dr. Pepper! I'm like,
Dr. Pepper is like,
let's mute this. Oh, you saw the face. Did y'all see the face? Did you see Gil's face?
Pepper.
Dr. Pepper was like,
she's drinking a thing like, uh-oh.
Yeah.
Dusty,
listen,
do you have?
listen, women, if you get with a man and you're used to living a certain lifestyle, you know, you got a Mercedes Benz, you know, you always shopping maybe once every 2 weeks or whatever, stuff like that. If that man cannot keep you the way he met you, you don't need to be with him. You know why? Because a man should not downgrade his woman. A true man does not downgrade his woman from where she is. He upgrades her. So if you are with a Dusty by Cynthia G, she said that she coined that term. I'm just referencing her. If you're with a Dusty like Gil, you need to run for the hills. Okay? He's a Dusty, and he wants her talking about, oh, we gonna be saving. It's not we, because she's the one that has savings. And she's the one who's got to pay for a nanny. Yeah. She got to be the one paying for the apartment, because you live in some roach motel.
Like, what I'm trying to wrap my mind out is...
Actually, he lived in somebody's basement.
Look. How do you get to curb...
my spending
habits
that I have money for
that you
don't
do not earn. How do you curb that, Gil? I don't think Merla herself. I don't think
that's why
Merla,
she said it'll be a deal breaker,
and it would be a deal breaker because you know why she sees how he's interfering. You're telling her, okay, this woman, she's someone who saves. This woman is someone who owns her own
has
home
herself
and
together.
has an apartment in addition to the home that she owns. So obviously, she's someone who does not spend money frivolously. She budgets for her vacation. She budgets for her red bottoms. She budgets for all of these things.
Something so you know nothing about, Gil.
Well, you see, the thing is with Gil, this is the problem. Gil, you would have been perfect if you will not try to put her down. But the thing is, somehow it triggers you. You feel emasculated.
He feels emasculated because he doesn't have himself together.
And I don't know if you're even conscious about it. So, if you had just, like, she needs to get her red bottoms, okay. Honey, today I'm going for brunch. She knows what you make. She knows you don't have money for that restaurant that the menu has no numbers. She knows that you don't have money for that. So she will pay. And then I'm sure before she has children, she's the kind of person, she's responsible. She's the kind of person who will say, hey, she will budget for their college. She will budget for all of that stuff. All you have to do is, do your part. Add to her stuff. But when you come in and you're so condescending...
Why you're trying to budget her money, and then on top of that, you want telling her what to do?
You have to respect the fact that she has money.
And you need to accept the fact that you ain't got no money.
It's part of who she is. Don't be disrespectful to that. She worked hard for that. She was in this poor environment. She takes pride in the fact that she has worked. And then, the other thing I don't like...
And then when he said that, I don't want her to forget where she came from. So she gotta be poor?
I mean, and it's not that and it doesn't sound like she has forgotten where she comes from. That's why she works hard. Remember, she said all of her siblings have
got themselves together.
They're all accomplished. So this is a family. They know where they come from. That's why they work so hard. The other thing, I did not appreciate you telling her about her old woman. Like you anytime you have an opportunity,
every single chance that man trying to put her down.
Every time.
Is that supposed to be how my husband
like,
wants to talk to me?
You know, you could have told her, "Oh wow, you can. Oh, look at you, sexy mama. You can still fit inside
16 years later."
Yes, but you couldn't even do that for her. You're like old woman with your old uniform or whatever. Like,
yeah. And you see, he was also triggered
okay.
when she said, you know, usually guys that I date, whenever I tell them, hey, I want to go shopping, or hey, I want to come do this, they're okay. Yeah. You know why? Because they got money. And something you don't know about.
You know, I think what he's trying to do, he thinks that that's where he has to show his manhood by telling her what she has to do with her mind. There are so many other ways, Gil, that's not financial, that you can actually show your manhood.
But you should get another job.
You know what I'm saying? You can get another job also. Definitely, so that you can have that extra to give her those little gifts that she does not expect from you, right? But, I mean, you know, there are other parts of the marriage. It's not just about money. There are other parts of the marriage that you can have leadership. You can have leadership maybe in the spiritual part of the family. You can have leadership maybe in the emotional part of the family. You know what I'm saying? How you plan and stuff like that. You can have leadership in that. Your masculine leadership is not just financial. So stop letting the financial stuff trigger you. This is something you have to work on as you go forth. You got to work on that part and heal that part that is triggering you about a woman having more money than you. So, but we have to go back because
It's just a money pit, a time wasting.
Okay. Every time Dr. Pepper sees Johnny or Zach,
yes,
her eyeballs are popping out of her head.
Okay.
You know, because Johnny, I said this 5 minutes ago. I said that, we gotta rewind tape, because I said this is what Johnny does. It's a pattern. He'll say, "Oh my God, I understand Val. I understand her."
So.
Yes, and then he will gaslight her, and then he will flip the switch like it's some Jackal Mr. Hyde type stuff. Now he's like, I heard from Sarah that
so
that she would not date Val, who is a woman. Yeah, and she would not let any of her friends would, because she's controlling and she gets you to a point where you need to absolutely lean on her. And because of that, I have said I don't want to try at all. Dr. Pepper was like,
this is what I'm saying.
That wasn't even serious. I'm sorry, but that didn't seem like a huge deal to me. Yeah. Johnny, you don't want her. You didn't want her for 20 years.
He is looking for so many excuses like Zach. Like, now it's Sarah, you just pull that from the sky somewhere. I saw the friend of a friend of a friend, Sarah, and guess what? That reminds me of that whole Darcy thing with Georgie, when she was like the friend of the friend of the friend said
F you Americans or something like that. I'm like,
come on, Johnny,
Sarah, release that man. The psychologist need to release that man so he can stop abusing Val, because it's too much. That's what I'm saying.
Just be honest, Johnny. That
man don't have an honest bone in his body.
He does.
Can't do it.
He does. If he had the right woman that who he wanted. The thing is, Johnny, as you go forth, this childish behavior has to change. You have to be able to just be honest with people and just say, something.
Mom, but he was honest with Val. But the thing is, it irritates him.
He told her
because remember, it was after the psychologist, right? They were meeting, and then he went to go speak to Val, whatever, and he said point blank, look, I couldn't date you for 20 years. I wasn't attracted to you. And Val was like,
I know. Well,
what are we eating for dinner? Or something like that. I was like, it annoys Johnny that Val be holding on for dear life.
She said she was going to worm her way in
to his heart like a parasite. And it's feeling like that.
Oh my God.
Johnny is sick and he is tired of having to tell this woman he ain't interested. He is like, release me, lady. and the quote unquote experts who really aren't experts because they're human beings and they have ruined so many lives. Let's start there. Everybody on this season gotta be divorced expeditiously.
Is the right to counter all of that.
God.
And if you
Johnny, like Mom just said, it's like release me. God release me.
For you to go
He is praying.
with Sarah
But it's
about what you
unfair
said
to
and
Bao.
what she agreed.
I don't
what she
like
told
Johnny
you,
doing that.
and
That's
what
no.
you said.
Look at this man. Look at this man. This man is like,
You believe her as an ultimate
what
authority,
part
but
of
you
I'm
did
out?
believe
Don't you
her.
understand? Look,
I know you don't want to do the emotional work,
It's not
he
even
don't want to
emotional.
do it with Bao.
taking in each other's perceptions and
What's on
feelings.
her arm?
I think we're like yelling.
Might be
She's
healing.
bruised.
I
That's
think
like a
you owe
big
each
old
other
bruise. I was wondering where she got that from. Johnny's
I would
like,
agree.
why? Sad music.
That is like,
Again. I must talk
Johnny-
again.
Johnny
It
is
not okay.
depressed and he gonna go downhill quick.
It is
The
not okay.
next argument is gonna be a huge blow up.
I know.
And then it'll be
I just
divorce
don't
time and
want
then you'll have an
that.
excuse.
Yeah. But we still have to talk about. Did we finish talking about Gil and the other lady? I think we did, right?
Gil
We don't
is a
think it's gonna
Dusty
work.
and Mirla is, she needs to be with somebody who's on her level. Point blank period. Listen, if you can't even take me to brunch on the weekend, why be together? Not that that's the only reason, but
But if you're always, for me, it has nothing to even do with money. The insults, the little shady comments. Okay, Mara, turn that off. I need to listen to this. Turn this off. I need to listen. It just keeps on coming. It never ends. Oh, my leg was there. I did not take it out. Oh, okay. I'm okay.
sorry, buddy.
It's okay.
So, where
I
were
still
we?
don't know yet. Okay.
Johnny,
Wow.
Johnny,
You have
Bao
to
released that man. Dr. Pepper released that man.
I know.
He is checked out.
Yeah.
Did y'all see his face?
Yeah. And the
He
same
is
thing
so
with-
upset that
Yeah.
they keep on. The experts, y'all gotta stop. This is really toxic.
Yeah.
Y'all are the second bad relationship in that one relationship. Yeah, why y'all keep on telling people to get together? I know y'all gotta do it for the TV, but have some dignity and release these people.
So-
It don't make sense.
I know.
Johnny is just like, how many times I have to throw a temper tantrum for me to be released? Every single time I see this
But
man.
you know something though, Mariam. Can we just talk about just the disrespect, inappropriate boundaries that he crossed, going to her friend to chit chat about your
Can
life?
we talk about the girlfriend who was Bao's only friend?
I know. So that
How?
was just
That-
and Bao. I
Y'all
don't know.
gotta stop having these people around you. First, Michaela ain't got no good friends, or I don't want to say no family.
No, we don't want to say family. Don't get into that.
I don't want to hear that. But y'all ain't got no good
Yeah,
friends. Bao,
yeah.
your only girlfriend
Ugh.
is there talking. Not why I see why you didn't get away with. That's
Yeah.
another video.
Okay.
But
let us talk
that is
about
a shame.
That is a shame. Now let's
That's
go to
deep.
Did we ever finish about Gil and Mirla? Oh, that
he
was
and
gonna
Dusty,
be over.
they don't need to be together. We
Yeah.
never talked about.
Just
Johnny.
Gil
Oh, I
has
mean Jose.
Gil has to resolve the thing inside of him that says that, you know.
I need to put women down.
Well-
Especially the way you kept coming from Michaela all season.
Also, I did not like that. I thought that was very, I don't like men I don't like that the behavior of men who come for women, like
So
in terms
aggressively.
of calling them names and stuff like that. I just find that to be not manly at all. It just doesn't seem to be. I
It
don't
gives
know.
beta male energy.
I know people have all these terms. I don't even know what that is, but I really don't. I guess I don't. I mean, I get beta male is. I really don't know what. I think alpha male is the leader, and then beta male is the one who's not. Okay, so probably that is true.
Oh, now you know the term?
No, I don't know the term. Okay, Mama, let us go on. Let us move on to who did we just want? Jose and this girl.
I don't know her.
You know something? I haven't really seen.
He's a red banner.
People get on Jose the way they got on Michaela. Like Jose, to me, what Michaela did, he did the same. It's the same thing.
I feel like
it's
it was worse
thing. No,
than what Michaela did, because Michaela didn't cuss Zach out.
Michaela was just, it was too...
lock him out the house. She might throw a temper tantrum, but that was after he had left, and she did that to property.
Yeah, but she also did that all out with everybody involved. I can't like level up who is best and which one is. It's all wrong. And Jose was so disrespectful to her.
He
was
cussed
using
her out and locked her
like,
out.
Cursed her out. This woman was not saying anything.
Because she called you Johnny.
Completely, and then you locked her out. She was knocking. Like, this was not okay at all. At all. And now, I don't know what, I don't know. Listen, I am one of those women who, I'm of the mindset, keep your stuff to yourself. And this is from experience. Keep your stuff to yourself. I don't know why she had to tell the guy about the ex, and I don't know why. I didn't see the reason to do that.
I mean, if y'all didn't see together, there's no reason to talk about it.
Red flag that he never asked what happened
I
when
think
you were
he's
there.
saving that for the next argument.
When he'll insult her.
Thoroughly.
He's saving that for the next abuse session.
Yep.
Okay, so let's
Bow and Johnny.
Yeah. Johnny.
Unmuted.
Johnny. It's time for you to walk away.
I feel like I have to walk on eggshells.
Bow.
Okay.
Let it go.
Johnny, bow.
Release that man.
I guess I'll drink this one and eat your food.
Huh? She's going
The
to.
rest of the champagne bottle is mine.
You can have it. Good night.
But she has her own champagne glass.
Why are you drinking his?
Back to yoga pants.
She's going to get yoga pants? What did she say?
So she said, "Oh, well, I guess I could have all the champagne to myself." He was like, and she's like, "I guess I'll have your food too." And then he said, and then she said, "You said awesome, good." And then she said, "Good." And then she drank his instead of drinking hers. And then she said, "Back to yoga pants, I guess."
Oh, maybe she's going to relax now, lounge. Okay, time for
She's
break.
quite old. This is
Okay, let's
cheating scandal.
Okay, let's put this
Next week.
Oh my goodness
Michaela
gracious.
and Zach. You gotta
She
release
went
this man,
ahead.
and you gotta release those feelings. Apparently, she slept with Zach
She is
or
not
something.
Gonna be, Zach will never release her because he really enjoys the sex with her. He wants to get one or two for the road.
Well, he already got one for the road. Apparently, next week. That's what we're seeing.
Yeah, and Michaela seems to be proud of herself, which this is.
Well,
not,
I don't think she was proud. I think she was awkwardly smiling.
No, I think she thought, well, no. That's not something to be proud of, Michaela, because he is not into you. He's not. Your instincts that you are having, questioning him, the whole entire time, he's not into you.
These
I don't know what else
experts
to
with
say.
these people that they be choosing. Where
I
are
mean-
your glasses?
Yeah, I mean, I think. Okay, so that's Zach and Michaela.
Too much.
I mean, I think we spent a lot of time talking
Jose
about them.
and
Where
that
were we?
other girl. Jose and that other woman.
What is her name? I never know what her name is. I think it starts with R. I don't know what her name is. Anyhow,
We gotta figure it
Jose's
out.
person, like the fact that he
Maria?
did not even. Yes, maybe it is Maria. Maria, you just say Maria.
No!
Let me find
No!
my one Hispanic name that I know.
No!
Maybe she's called. I don't know. I
was thinking about Ave Maria, the song, not the Hispanic name.
Ave Maria.
What up?
Okay, so, oh my god. Okay, I am falling asleep. Okay, so where were we? So Jose, yeah,
Jose and that girl.
I was holding out hope for them, but he's abusive and.
When
don't
were you
trust
holding
him.
out hope? Before or after the
In
abuse session?
That was before.
Oh, okay.
Yes, but
Just
after
making
the abuse
sure.
session, it was
Yeah.
a wrap.
Um,
Boy, and then now what did we see?
Gil
Bao
and
talking
Mirala.
to-
Gil talking about how I don't like how it seems like you put people down
Yeah.
who, aren't where you are. You are broke, and you need
don't-
to fix that
You know,
expeditiously.
The only
Don't put her
person-
down.
the
You do
only-
the same thing. It's
But
no.
but have you seen Merla put anyone down though?
No.
She always speaks highly of Gil.
She never complains about him.
Never. And the one thing she said was, "I complain about things, but I don't complain about my husband."
Yeah, she said that on the
She doesn't
the pillow talk
complain
or
about
something.
people, and so
And you stay complaining about your wife that you like or
always
love.
find a way to do something, and
It's-
you have to. And you know why? I don't really think Gil is even aware of it to an extent, how deep that goes. He has to fix that, or he's gonna have problems later on. Gil seems to like nice things. I don't know who had the BMW. I don't know if that was his car or hers. So obviously,
we
you
both know
like
who
to
we're
have.
going to.
Well, maybe not. Maybe he's one of those people who has the nice car, but then doesn't have a home, right? Some people do that, or maybe he borrowed the car from someone. Some people, there are some people who do that. They will
Why would
get
he
a
rent a
Mercedes.
car when Mirla's right there? And she got her car in the driveway.
Oh, well, I don't know. Maybe he wants to show her, like, maybe he rented a car, brought it with her so he can show her, like, oh, I have a BMW too, or something. I
doubt it.
But
Because that would cost money.
Yeah, the whole Bao and Johnny thing, it's on the verge of becoming, it's already violent in an emotional way.
And verbal way.
It's going
That
to
man
get worse. You
is
guys have
tired
to,
of having to tell her. Because he said that, look, at some point we just got to separate. And Bao did her passive aggressive stuff.
Yeah,
And that's when Johnny was about to lose it. So he walked away.
And it's not okay, Johnny. It really isn't. He's always trying to find, he always wants someone to understand where he's coming from. Johnny, just stop. You were not into this woman. I know you have said it many times. Bao wants to worm. You guys separate. It's the same
Bao
thing
has
with
her issues,
Michaela
and so does
Zach.
Johnny.
You guys have to separate. How about the Brett? And I want to just say something about Brett for a second.
Oh, yeah.
If I could give some advice to Brett, to me, has, before I say about Brett, let me say about Ryan, I appreciate the fact that from the jump, he has let her know where he is. Okay? You're not my person. I don't get the butterflies. It's not about you. It's me. He puts the blame away from her. However,
that dating app stuff.
Yeah.
You all had a week left. You didn't even have to download the app.
I know, but the other thing too, I was just
You couldn't wait
to
a week,
myself,
man. Brett.
I will say Brett has for me a really strong masculine, like her masculine traits. Like everyone has, male and
not that she looks
men and
masculine,
women,
but just the way she acts.
She is very curvaceous, has a boom, like nice body and everything. So that's not it. She has a very beautiful feminine body and curvy, like the body that men will love.
It's just the mannerisms.
However, her masculine energy, and I don't know if it comes from her being a coach, but honey, when you come to your man, you gotta put that aside. That works really well with women. You're coaching other women or you're talking to other women. That's fine. Have that kind of authority, that masculine energy. But when you come to a man, you have to have that nurturing energy, that feminine energy. I think the most feminine I have seen Brett this whole entire season is when you guys were laying down on the thing and he was reading his stuff. You leaned, kind of on your shoulder, leaned towards him. That's the only time I will say that, you exuded that. So work on that. Maybe get, there are people now who coach on being more feminine, So work on that with your next relationship, because it seems as though it's going to our next relationship.
Well, Ryan was dead wrong for, downloading that dating app. I did not think that was necessary. Yeah. You say you didn't want to be active until after it. Why couldn't you just wait? Why did you have to download it right then and there?
One time and just, I thought that was just...
It was one week. Like Brett said, you couldn't wait 1 week, man. 1 week.
But he said that it wasn't active.
It's a lie, because her friend said they matched, and she sent the screenshots.
Oh.
So...
Okay.
Now,
I have nothing to say.
So, you're wrong for that, Brett. Ryan.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
You should have just waited. Yes, y'all probably are saying no on decision day, but be civil. And don't do that. Don't have her out there where her friend has to come and let her know that, oh, I matched with your man.
Oh, boy. And wow.
How? Why, Ryan? And then you just get up and leave, but you send her a text, though, because you can't face her. You can't say it face to face. I effed up. Yeah. I'm sorry. Yes, it was active. I should have waited.
And this is something, women, you have to know. This is one thing I'm going to tell you have to know as women. A man, for whatever reason, will never, ever say it. I was actually surprised that Ryan said it. They will never. They don't want to face it. They don't want to be the one to break up with you. They don't want to be the one to say, they will avoid confrontation with a woman who is hurt like the plague. So when you see them and they try to, like what Zach tried to do with Michaela and give her mixed messages, it's because anything else makes them uncomfortable. So women, you have to be the one to really stand strong to say, you know something, this is what, and go by your instinct. Your instinct will never
steer you wrong.
It will never steer you wrong. So that's it. And hey, that's your spiel. I think that's it. Is there anything else you wanted to add about this before we close off?
I look very much forward to next week, decision day. Yes. It seems like it's going to be quite drama-filled. I've been seeing a lot of stuff on social media.
I know. We heard that.
Apparently, Bao is dating Zach, and Michaela has confirmed it, and Mirla dropped Gil like a bad habit within a week after saying yes.
And
we
Gil
don't know.
Came in with his girlfriend for the reunion or something.
Yeah. This is all hearsay. We're not exactly sure. But I think we know that Michaela, Bao, and Bao and Zach, that's been confirmed by Michaela. But we don't know exactly about Mirla and Gil. But it's been hearsay.
If that's the case with Bao and Zach, I just want to know, did it start when they were there? If it did, that is so not okay. Because all the stuff that she said about Johnny and all that stuff.
But then it would make sense why Michaela and Bao's relationships like this. Because Bao was giving Michaela, I wish we started this channel last week. Because Bao was giving Michaela, when she ran through that table.
Yeah, I saw it.
But Bao was giving Michaela some horrible advice, Michaela was talking about how Zach wasn't doing this and this. And then Bao was like, well, you love him, right? You guys should just make it work. Completely disregarded Michaela, did not listen to her or anything like that, and was just giving her horrible advice. Yeah. And that's when she ran through the table.
And that whole thing,
and Zach left
why her friend doesn't like her.
Yeah. Then Bao, you're weird. There while they're arguing. Two married people are having an argument, and then you're sitting there at the door like, oh, I'm gonna have popcorn to be watching. Then you're like having a face of disgust. Who called you to be in that argument?
Maybe
why are you there? Why are you there?
Yeah.
It's Bao. I know Johnny got his issues, but Bao got her issues too.
Some sneaky things going on.
Yeah. I'm not saying that I agree about what Johnny be saying about Bao, because we really don't know. But
absolutely not.
They both have their issues. Johnny is on he's on a whole different planet by himself.
Yes. But
yeah, I look forward to next week. Okay. I guess maybe we'll review another one of our juicy shows coming up this week.
Which
one? Were thinking
Family
about Family Chantel or 90 Day Fiancé.
When does that 90 Day Fiancé comes?
It comes on Sunday.
Okay.
Single Life.
It's Sunday, Monday, right? For the 90
Sunday, Monday. We were thinking about doing Ready to Love, but we don't think anybody. All of the seasons of Ready to Love, nobody has really been serious.
No one has stayed together.
Yeah, I think except for Mario and Riva, but that man still has not even engaged her. It's been 2 years now.
Really?
Yeah.
And she's an older woman.
Yeah.
Right?
So red flag. Yeah, and then I know we're very happy about Rashida Simone. We love them together.
Simone, who's that? Oh, yes. I thought you said Rashida Simone. So I was like,
Simone
and Rashida. Yeah. Got you. Yes,
we love them.
Because we love them when
we
they
knew
had their days.
Yes.
And we were like, Rashid, you're silly. Why are you going after this young girl? Simone is right there. She is there for you. Perfect. Oh, I'm so happy for them.
Yeah.
I am so happy for them.
We don't know, but if you guys want us to review Ready to Love, comment so we can be prepared for Friday. I'll be watching Life After Lockup if, we don't bother.
So that's all. I'm going off to bed now.
I'm going to bed too, man. I got up at 4 a.m.
Yeah. So thank you for joining us.
And Mary.
And Amma.
And don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.
Yes, and hit those notification buttons.
And comment down below. Let's get a conversation going.
Yes. Yes.
Bye.